I've outgrown this room. I'm just getting swamped. YouTube, my name is Justin. I am a new dad, and I lost my job when he was 1 month old, so I was doing anything and everything that I could to make some extra money. Grubhub, DoorDash, and then I kind of found eBay. I know eBay's been around forever, but I didn't know that you could sell stuff without auctions, and I've been reselling ever since. But the stipulation was, my wife said that I couldn't use any of the money that we had in the bank, so I got started with my seed money with stuff just lying around the house. I took that seed money, flipped it, and kept buying stuff and just using the money that I've made. So I really started with zero money, and if I could do it, so can you. You could follow my journey. Go back and watch the playlist. I have a playlist if you want to go check it out from day one, and you can see my journey and the mistakes I made, learned from them. I learned a ton from YouTubers. But anyway, my name's Justin. This is Make Money Flipping. Hope you enjoy. Hey there, what do you say there, YouTube? I wanted to do a video about my new systems that I got in place since the last time that we spoke. But I've outgrown this room. I'm just getting swamped. I'm getting like, everything was nice and neat, and then 2 weeks in a row I went sourcing and didn't really list. Alright, I'll just show you. Here we go. Alright, so obviously I got the simple bin system that pretty much everybody has. You got your label, you know, B1, B2, B3. And that's just top shelf. That doesn't really fit too well in bins. But you know, I got the A, A1, A2, A3. And then this is the start of the C bins. But then I got all these bins that I just started putting stuff that I haven't listed yet, instead of leaving it out like this, just putting it in bins. And so it was nice and neat, but then the bins got full, and then I just started buying stuff. And I've just outgrown this room. It's just a spare bedroom. She wanted to leave the bed in. Actually, I have the bed from the third bedroom there. Ooh, sold something. Nice. Alright, so as you can see, this is I'm just outgrowing the room. So I am trying to clean out my basement and start a whole system down there. I bought some new racks. They're pretty similar to a lot of Josh's racks if you look at those, and I'm gonna try to set it up like his so I can have 3 bins per row, whereas you see these are two bins. I'm gonna try to set it so I can have 3 bins to see if it's wide enough. I have to go measure it. 3 bins across, and then, you know, 1, 2, 3, at least 4, hopefully 5. 3 bins across, 5 high. That would be 15 bins, and that would really help with my situation. Listen, I'm not complaining about having too much inventory. Garage sale season's coming to an end, so I know a lot of people need to build their inventory, especially for Q4. I keep hearing about that. Actually, tomorrow is my 2-month anniversary, so I'll probably post a video giving you an update about my first 60 days on eBay. I know I just posted a 30-day update, and then I kind of got this 7-day system kind of put together. I was trying to see what I could do to separate myself from the other resellers that I watch, instead of just like kind of repeating and regurgitating the same type of channel that a lot of Josh and Cincinnati Picker and Part-Time Pickers and, you know, Lonnie and RVA Flips, the same type of thing that they do, which is great. But I got to thinking, like, what can I add? What can I bring to this reseller community? Now, I was on the radio, I was a morning radio producer for 18 years, so I have a lot of different skills that I could bring to this. You probably can't tell that I was on the radio from watching my past videos, because I mumble so much. And it's funny, when I don't have a microphone in front of my face, my diction goes to crap. I did go to school for it. I did take diction classes. I used to have a really heavy New York accent. I still have an accent, but I used to have it a lot heavier. But anyway, I do tend to mumble a lot, and I'm going to try to be more aware of that. I also tend to film a lot of videos while my wife and kid are sleeping, so I try not to be too loud. That also leads to my mumbling. But there's no more excuses. I'm going to get better. This is I'm going to start taking YouTube pretty serious. And take my eBay pretty serious. And I'm going to try to just do things a little differently. So I have a little kind of schedule that I put together. I'm going to show some hauls, obviously. And I'm going to show sales, because that's probably the #1 thing that everybody wants to see, like what actually sold. I also have a couple shows, almost like TV shows, I guess, that I really think that the community is gonna benefit from. There's not a lot of people doing it. There are similar type shows, but nothing that's quite like this. So I'm gonna try to produce that. It definitely takes a lot more production and editing to do this type of stuff, and which takes a lot more time. I've been sleeping 7.5 hours a night, which is like perfect for me, but I think I'm going to cut that down to 6 hours and use the extra 1.5 hours every day for YouTube. That's the kind of commitment I'm willing to make to get better at this. And I know the only way to really grow on YouTube is to be consistent and put out good content. And the more I do it, the better the content will be. I know that for sure. And obviously the more consistent I am, the better I'll get. So they feed each other. But I am happy to be a part of this reseller community, and I do want to get a lot more involved. I do want to meet a lot more of the resellers. I want to be able to, reach out and talk to them when I got questions, and be able to help them when they got questions. Working in morning radio, I've lived in 8 states and all over the country, and I have friends literally in every state. So I do have some resources that a lot of people don't have in their home states. But anyway, I'll get to how I can help a lot of resellers once I start putting these videos together. But I really hope that you guys like them. There's 2 shows that I want to do for sure. I have one other show that I think would be really cool. It's kind of like a game show, but that one's going to take a lot of work and a lot of preparation. So before I commit to that game show, I want to make sure I got the rest of the stuff down. I'm going to try to produce 5 to 7 videos a week. It should be definitely 5 videos a week, but if I could do every day, that'd be great. But I'm going to commit to 5 videos a week, and that is going to start today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anything that you guys would like to see, I'm totally okay with criticism. Constructive would be cool, but if you want to be a jerk in the comments, feel free to be a jerk in the comments. That's fine. I can learn stuff from jerks too. But I really appreciate you spending time coming to my channel. Sharing it helps. Obviously, I haven't really spread it out to my friends or shared it with really anybody yet, because I don't think what I'm putting out is great content just yet, or anything too incredible. But I did want to document my journey from day one. Obviously, I took some time. I took a couple weeks off in between, but I'm going to be really transparent with everything that happened. I'm going to show you my numbers. I'm going to show you the things that sold. When I source, I got tons of videos about where I source the things that I do. I don't really do a lot of thrift shops. Because thrift stores, because there's not a lot of good thrift stores in my area. I need to travel at least 35 minutes to get to a decent thrift store. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with as far as that. So I do a lot of garage sales, a little bit of retail arbitrage. But the thing about me is I consume a lot. I do a lot of consuming content. So I watch a ton of YouTube videos. I've literally went back and binge watched Lonnie from Garage Flips, every video he's ever put out. I watched Walter Blake Knobloch, every video he's ever put out. I watched Hustle at Home Mom. I love her style. I learn a ton about clothes. I don't know where she gets all these high-end clothes, but she's just incredible at finding them. But I learned a lot about that. ThriftSchool over here. I like ThriftSchool. I have not watched all of his videos, but I have watched, I wouldn't say over 100 of them. And Matt, Part-Time Pickers, I've watched every one of his. Justin, RVA Flips, I've watched, I would say 90% of his. I gotta go back and watch some more of the older stuff. I did start from his first video, and I do watch all his latest videos. I gotta watch some of the videos in the middle. And now you're gonna say, how the hell do you have so much time to watch videos? Well, it's simple. I don't have cable. We cut the cord a long time ago, and I don't really watch a ton of TV, and any TV that I do watch is all DVR'd. And before I got this new job, I used to drive for DoorDash and Grubhub, so I had 8 hours a day in the car, and I wouldn't listen to radio because obviously I get tired of all those same songs being in radio for so long. So I literally had the YouTube right on my dashboard and kind of had it going for 8 hours. So I would watch 7 hours of videos at least for every day. And then when I come home and I'm now working through my eBay stuff, if I'm not filming, I usually have a YouTube video going. And if you check in the comments, in the description down below, I always post the person that I'm binge watching down there. I also got links to everything, obviously, like everybody does. Anyway, I've been babbling on for so long. I don't want to keep you too long. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I just wanted to kind of give you guys the update and let you know the lowdown. If there's anything that you would really like to see, if other resellers are doing it and you really like it, let me know. But more importantly, if there's things that most resellers aren't showing that you'd really like to see, let me know, and I'll show you. But I'll end this video with a quick sneak peek of some of the hauls that I've gotten. Winter's coming. If you're not stocking up on coats, you're crazy. Found this vintage Jordan coat. I think it's a kid's or female's, because it's an extra large. Obviously Converse. Got this huge Mickey Mouse. Got that $5 I spent on it. But if you look up the comps for a 48-inch Mickey Mouse from the Disney store, you'll see $150 for most of them. I have mine listed at 100. I actually won 2 more drums from the public surplus auction. It was my biggest sale. It was a $320-something drum. This is a little different. These ain't just snare drums. These are marching band drums. I still have to clean them up and post them. Got a bunch of medical stuff. Free bag of medical stuff I'm gonna post. Tons of clothes back there. I've been stocking up on Halloween costumes. I need to post these immediately because people are picking them out. Stocking up on cake pans. They sell really well. They suck to ship, but they sell really well. Mickey Mouse. Dude, and if you ever see like massagers, you have to buy them. Like this one was like, okay, it was marked 10, but I got it for 8. But this one here, the comps are going for like $70, $80 sold. This will be an easy sell. I'm going to list it at $60 just to get it out the door. But these big ones that plug into the wall, people love them. So you can see I got this one too. They work really, really well and people love them. Don't ever buy Hess trucks. Hess trucks suck. I have a ton of them right there. I bundle them and I have them in a lot, but don't ever buy Hess trucks. They suck. I got a couple of these. I haven't really comped them out yet, but the Leapster 2, it's $2. You couldn't go wrong. But I bought this with a bunch of games, and then I went to the next yard sale and they had one too, so I bought another one. All right. Anytime you see sealed puzzles, just get them. Sealed puzzles are always worth it. I thought this thing was pretty cool. It's a cork board. Cabbage Patch Kids, 1985. You probably can't see that, but as you can see, they wanted $2 for it. I gave them $1. But Cabbage Patch Kids, it's a cork board in really good shape. 1985. We'll see what that's worth. And also, it's an NFL season, so anytime you see any kind of NFL stuff for really cheap, I would pick it up if I were you. Why not? All right. Anyway, that's a sneak peek of some of the stuff. I got a bunch of haul videos that I'm going to be posting where you probably see where I get most of the stuff. Alright, thank you so much for hanging out with me. What are you guys doing here? Go make money flipping!